Hey y'all, welcome back. So today's video is going to be a Dollar Tree makeup haul slash try on. So I've had these products for a while. I just haven't been self-tanned enough to actually try them. So I'm tan today. We're gonna try them. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it. And let's just go ahead and get started. So I have quite a bit of products, and this goes without saying that everything was $1. So it looks like one of the only things I don't have is a primer. So just to keep it drugstore, I am going to use this Maybelline Baby Skin primer. Yeah, just for my primer, because they didn't have one at the Dollar Tree. Alright, now that I'm primed, I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into this and go in with foundation. So this says it is new and it's from LA Colors, and it is liquid makeup is what it says, in the shade Natural. It has 0.42 fluid ounces in this, so a little bit less than what you would normally get at a drugstore, in a drugstore foundation. This is what it looks like. It's just in a little tube, and I really appreciate the pump that it comes with. Very thankful for that. All it says about this foundation is that it provides complete coverage with a soft, luminous finish, and it's ideal for all skin types. So if it works, that's great. One half of my face I'm gonna put on with a sponge. I'm just using this L'Oreal Infallible sponge, and then we're gonna compare, and then I'm gonna do the other side with a brush, which I'm gonna use this e.l.f. foundation brush to see which one we like better, which one gives more coverage, and that kind of stuff. I'm just gonna pump this on here. I don't know how much to use. Let's hope this color matches. It's a little yellow and doesn't give coverage at all. I mean, literally all it did was like tint the side of my face. Like literally no coverage at all. I mean, y'all saw how much I put on there. I put 2 pumps, and this is what it looks like. We're just gonna move on to the brush and see maybe if that works a little better. I'm just gonna use 1 pump and see if the brush makes any difference. I mean, literally all it's doing is like tinting my skin. It's like, what it reminds me of is like a tinted moisturizer. I mean, it feels really nice, like it feels hydrating, but I mean, it's not doing anything. It's not like covering up anything at all. I feel like the brush gave a little bit more coverage. Neither side has much coverage at all, but I'm gonna go in with 1 more pump on the other side to see if I can kind of build that up a little bit. And it smells like kind of like a suntan lotion, which is weird. The brush gave a little bit more coverage. I don't know, it's still weird. Like it literally has like not a lot of coverage at all. It's just so strange. So not much coverage at all. Like I said, it feels like a tinted moisturizer. And you can build it up a little bit, but I don't know. It may just be me, but I feel like it's kind of looking a little bit orange. Moving on to concealer. Maybe the concealer has some coverage in it, and we can try to fix this a little bit. And this is the LA Colors, just says concealer, and this one is in the shade Nude. And it says it's a creamy formula that glides on smoothly, evens out skin tone, improves skin texture, minimizes pores, covers up brown spots, freckles, blemishes, blends in a flash to a soft, natural finish that lasts all day. Okay, well, the concealer already sounds better from the packaging, so let's hope that it lives up to its claims, because I do have freckles and I have some acne scarring over on my cheek. So if this does cover up, I feel like it would be awesome. Okay, so this is in the shade Nude, and it's pretty much identical to the foundation. Not a lot comes out on the applicator, and the applicator is very hard. Just gonna bring this down onto my cheeks just to kind of test the theory that it will cover up freckles. Again, this feels very hydrating, which is nice, but it reminds me of the foundation, so hopefully it doesn't have the same effect. Just because the foundation was better with the brush, I'm gonna assume that the concealer is gonna be better with a brush, so that's what we're going to use to blend this out. Okay, so I mean, it does blend out pretty quickly in a flash. But is it covering like it said it would? I feel like it's definitely covering better than the foundation was. I'm gonna put just a little bit more in this area and just kind of match it on this side. Not that I think it's going to do anything, but we're going to see. This side of my face doesn't look too bad, but then again, I don't have acne scars on this side of my face, so it automatically looks better. And this one, the concealer is covering a little bit, but not my favorite. It's not covering up my freckles. I'm sure you can still see a little bit of my freckles on my nose and like just in this general area. It covered up a little bit when I built it up on my acne scars, but I mean, this side of my face, it doesn't look too bad, but this side of my face, it looks a little worse. I would still go out like this because it doesn't really bother me that much, but I mean, if you have like perfect skin or, you know, whatever, then it may work for you. But if you like a more full coverage foundation and concealer, you're not gonna like this, because I don't really like this and I like full coverage foundations. Now we're going to set everything with this, another LA Colors, which we're not having good luck with, but this is just a setting powder. How bad can it be? So this is the pressed powder in the shade Tan, and this is really, really tan. Like, looks like a bronzer. All this says is that it's a silky smooth powder. It applies evenly for a natural flawless looking complexion, long lasting wear that resists streaking and caking, lightweight yet covers and conceals imperfections perfectly. So we'll see. I'll be the judge of that, LA Colors. It comes with this really thin pancake, which we're not going to use. So I'm just gonna use this this large powder brush from Sigma. I'm really scared to use this because it is so dark, but we're gonna do it and we're gonna make it work. Here goes nothing. I feel like my face is really orange looking. Good thing I'm not going anywhere today. The good thing about this is that it is mattifying my face. We're just gonna move on from the powder and do the next thing. We're gonna move on to eyeshadow, give the face a little break, and these are all LA Colors, by the way. This is the LA Colors 6 eyeshadow palette, I guess, and it is in the shade Haute. This is what the palette looks like. Not that bad, right? Well, we'll see. For the first shade, we're gonna use this white shade right here. It appears to be some sort of matte satin shade, some mix in between, I don't know. Okay, it's definitely shimmery looking. It's a lot whiter on my eye. Maybe because I'm so tan on my face. Okay, this is not normally the shade I would put all over my eye because it is so white and shimmery, but we're gonna work with it. And it seems a little patchy. So next we're gonna go in with this brown shade right here. It is shimmery, so today we're gonna have a very shimmery eye. I don't normally go for all shimmer on my eye. I love matte eyes, or everything's matte except for like the lid shade, that type of thing. So this is not usually an eye look that I would go for. So the brown is really not that bad at all. I'm finding that it's blending like pretty well, which I'm surprised, and it's pretty pigmented too. It is appearing more of a red brown on my eye than in the palette. To me, it looks more of like a more like milk chocolatey brown, but on my eye it looks red. So now we're going to go in with this shade right here. It is a light pink, and see what he's all about. It kind of matches the brown a little bit, but I mean, it's not a terrible shade by any means. It actually is pretty pigmented and very shimmery. I'm surprised by this actually. So moving on to eyeliner, I'm gonna actually I think I'm gonna put this in my waterline, and then I do have a liquid liner we're gonna try out. So this is, again, the LA Colors. It says eye/brow pencils and sharpener. So really glad it comes with a sharpener. I need it, I feel like. And this is in the shade dark brown. This is the LA Colors liquid eyeliner in the shade black. So says it's long lasting wear, ultra fine brush applicator, ensures accurate and precise lining. I'm not the best at liquid eyeliner. I'm learning and I'm trying to practice a lot, so this could be interesting because I'm just not a great eyeliner person. So this is what it looks like. It's pretty, you know, pretty nice. It kind of reminds me of the Wet n Wild packaging. So this is what the applicator looks like. It is a brush, and I don't know if you can see how goopy it is. So definitely gonna have to wipe that off, because if not, I feel like you're gonna get just a ton of eyeliner. And the handle is very short, so I'm having to fight with my other hand to get in the space. It does give a very thin line, which is good if you're into that. I feel like it does make for like a really long application. You know, you just have to keep going in. Alright, so that's what one eye looks like, one wing. I will say that it does make for a more precise wing, just because it is such a thin brush, but I'm not crazy about it. I probably won't gravitate for it because it is such a thin brush. So now for mascara, this is from LA Colors, and it is the Bold Lash Mascara, and it is a plumping mascara. So intensifies lashes without smearing, smudging, or clumping. So as you may or may not know, I do have naturally long lashes, so I never have a problem with lengthening them. It's just like the thickening and I guess the plumping that I need, or that I like. So we will see if this actually works, because it is a plumping mascara. Packaging is super cute. Again, it's mini to me, you know, compared to other mascaras. This is my favorite mascara right here, and you can just see how little it is, and you know, this top part is just the brush, so I guess that's what you get for $1. The wand looks pretty standard, nothing special, just straight across. I already curled my lashes, and I can already tell this is not going to do anything for my lashes. I can just feel, you know, I can just feel the way it goes on my lashes. This really is not even lengthening them, or, you know, much less plumping them, but definitely not lengthening them. Okay, so this is with one coat of the mascara. It's terrible. I don't like it. And I mean, it did a little bit to the bottom, but not much. Let's go in with another coat. Yeah, it's just not doing anything. It's doing nothing to my lashes, so we're gonna just move forward to the next part. Okay, so now we're just gonna move on to brows with these brow pencils. So far, I'm going very lightly, and I feel like it is giving some color payoff. I'm just here to, like, you know, really go in on it because I don't want my brows to be like so dark. Some brow pencils from the drugstore I find actually like pull out my eyebrow hairs. I don't know if that happens to anybody else, but like the Rimmel one does that sometimes, and it's just weird. So this one is not doing that. I can't see it doing that, and it actually does feel like it's a little bit softer and more creamier, which is good in a sense that it doesn't pull out your eyebrow hairs, but at the same time it's maybe a bad thing because it can, you know, if you mess with your eyebrow, it can, like, you know, come out or whatever and like transfer. So I guess that's, you know, up to preference. So this is what my brows look like with the pencil. It's not terrible. So I did not find a bronzer from the drugstore, so I'm just don't really need a bronzer, to be honest with you. So we're going to skip that today and move on to blush. So this is the LA Colors powder blush and brush applicator. This is in the shade Peach Rose, which it's kind of hard to mess up blushes. So I have high hopes for him. This is a very shimmery blush, which I did not realize. It is a beautiful color, but it is very shimmery. So it does have color to it, which is good. I mean, obviously it has color to it, but it is pigmented, I guess is what I mean. Okay, I'm not hating this blush at all. Now, I think if you had a good base and your acne scars weren't peeking through and your skin wasn't orange and all these other factors that I have into play right now, this would actually be a really pretty blush. I don't mind the shimmer. That way you can maybe skip the highlight if you're, you know, wanting to go for something a little bit less. If you want the highlight, I say go for it. I probably would on a glam day, but I think this is actually really pretty, and I will definitely try this again when I have, like, you know, regular good makeup on. I really like that. So the last product that we have to try today is this LA Colors lip gloss, and this is the only, like, normal color that they had. They had like orange, I think, and like just random colors. So this is the only normal one they had, and this is in the shade Fruit Punch. And the packaging is actually cute. I normally don't like white packaging on things, but like, I don't know, it kind of works for this. Oh, this smells good. Oh, it smells like candy. I love candy. I don't hate the lip gloss. It is super pigmented, which I enjoy, and it smells amazing. But this is not a normal color that I would gravitate towards, so only in like special occasion videos or something would I ever use this, but it's not a bad product. And I'm going to keep you updated down below in the comments. I will have a pinned comment. I will have a pinned comment when I upload the video telling you how everything wore, how everything, you know, just looked and felt after a couple hours. Yeah, so look out for that comment in case you are interested in that. And I hope you liked the video. It was interesting, and it may have been a little bit long, but I really wanted to go into detail because I don't have a lot of money to spend on makeup, and I don't shop at Sephora, so if I could find something that was at least a little bit of a success at the Dollar Tree, I definitely wanted to share that with you in case you are on a budget as well. So don't forget to like the video if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, y'all.